believe that it has been suffered to exist so long in disgrace and dishonor to this country. William Wilberforce. Someday, our posterity will look back to the history of these supposedly enlightened times of technology and progress, and will scarce believe that abortion has existed for so long. Abortion is an evil worse than slavery, and that slaves were more valuable slaves were more valuable alive than dead, whereas unwanted children are valued dead rather than alive. But William Wilberforce, out of his love for the African people, campaigned through 20 years of political failure, costing him his health, till at last the slave trade was abolished. So long as we fight with love, success ere long will crown our exertions. Third, finally, living pro-life. What does fighting with love look like? Well, the first battle is our political stance. Voting lets us be the voice for those who cannot speak up and defend themselves. We are pro-life in how we care for our elderly, our handicapped, our disabled, in how we fund research for cures and treatments. Do we really believe life is worth fighting for? We are pro-life in how we care for and forgive those in crisis pregnancies, showing just as much compassion for the mother as for the child. We are pro-life in how our young men and women interact honorably with each other, so that promiscuity and unwanted pregnancies are rare and unheard of. We are pro-life in how we plan our families. If children are a blessing from God, what's stopping us from having large families? Inconvenience? Indeed, in the pro-life movement, we ought to be defined by our love for life. That's what fighting with love looks like. So today I've sequentially addressed, first of all, our lost love, examining that cultural lack of love for human life. Secondly, how love never fails, how a movement defined by love will see victory. And finally, living pro-life, what living out our love tangibly looks like. Now, I know for me personally, my love for children has given me a desire to someday be a mother, but I need to be willing to make the sacrifices necessary to bring those little blessings into the world, because that's what love does. It lays down this life for others. Do you love children? Are you willing to make the sacrifices to bring them the justice that they deserve? Thank you.
I think I can safely say that our future is in great hands.